I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, God is in the blessing business. I'm in the receiving line. Man, that's a good feeling. I thank God for waking me up in the mornings. I really, really do. I thank God for the spirit that he wakes me up with, because I finally figured it out. Such a blessing that shouldn't be taken for granted. The fact that you are up today. The fact that you just got off work and you driving home. The fact that you got a job to come home from. The fact that you got a job to wake up to. Whatever it is, the fact that you can see, think, hear, smell, walk, talk, rhyme, reason. Whatever it is, it's a blessing, man. I was talking to a partner of mine last night, and an analogy came to me last night of what my life has been like. Just going over my story with a friend of mine of some of the things I had gone through, and he never knew it because he said, man, you never told me that. We were just talking. One of the things I remember, and it's kind of equated to my life, was when I was a little boy, I used to go to the store with my mom, and she would let me buy a jigsaw puzzle. Now, for those of you, a jigsaw puzzle comes in a box. There are no instructions. It just comes in a box. And it's simple. You're going to dump the pieces out in a pile, and you're going to try to put the pieces together until it looks like the picture that's on the cover of the box. That's as simple as it is. Here is the deal. I would select a jigsaw puzzle based on the picture that I liked and if I thought I could do it. Now, if the picture looked too crazy, if it looked too intricate, I didn't want that puzzle. You know, and the thing was, back in the day, you got a jigsaw puzzle. You had 100-piece puzzles, 400-piece puzzles. Man, then they say 1,000-piece puzzle. You go, whew, ooh. So those were a little difficult for me when I was a little boy. So I didn't want that. As I got a little bit older, I had more challenging puzzles, 450, 500-piece puzzles. But I always picked a picture of something I liked. So it's very simple. You get the jigsaw puzzle, you get it home, you open it up, you dump it out on the table. You flip all the pieces over so you can see them. And then I would try to sort them based on the colors on the box. If it was like a black section, I'd take all the black pieces and slide them over there. If it was some flowers, I'd try to find all the pictures with little jigsaw pieces with the little floor, and I'd separate them. And then I'd start putting it together. And the way I started was I'd try to build the border first because I knew all the straight edges had to be side by side at one point. And it was funny, man, because it's related to my life. I would start putting the pieces together of the picture I saw that I liked. And that would be my picture. A lot of people didn't like jigsaw puzzles. As a matter of fact, none of the boys on the street liked jigsaw puzzles but me, because they just didn't want to go through the intricate details of figuring that out, really go outside and run or something like that. And so what happened was, as I got older, I wanted more difficult and challenging puzzles, but I wouldn't go too far. I wanted some nice stuff to happen. I had a picture of what I wanted for my life, but I didn't want to go too far because it was so challenging and difficult. I couldn't see myself with all of that, and I didn't have the time, the knowledge, the expertise to figure all the intricate details. And I discovered something when I was talking last night. That's what happens in life to a lot of people. You get bogged down with the details of coming up and trying to create the picture that you want for yourself. You put it to the side. You say, oh, that puzzle crazy. Next thing you know, you crumble it up and put it back in the box. Or you go halfway and you get stuck and you get to the part where it ain't a lot of different colors, it's all the same, and that's a little bit more challenging, so that may stop you. But it's somewhere in the jigsaw puzzle that it gets very difficult and challenging, the bigger the picture you want. But then what'll happen in your life is just like what'll happen in a jigsaw. Once you get comfortable and you don't mind the challenge, you could get a bigger picture. But here's the key to it, though. If you put God in your mix, see, the picture that I saw for myself as a boy is not the picture that has happened to me as a man. Because along the way from boyhood to manhood, from the time I was 10, you understand, what happened along the ride in there was I started putting God in the mix. And so now the picture that I have now is not the picture I saw. It's the picture that God saw. So what I'm saying, this analogy is, the picture you have may be difficult to complete, but if you were to include God in your life, put God in your jigsaw puzzle, God will not only help you complete the puzzle, and he gonna add some pieces, he gonna do some favors, he gonna show some mercy, and you gonna look up, and the picture that you're able to end up with will be totally different and much more complete, much more beautiful, a bigger picture than the one you had, because there's no way that I could have saw the life that I have today back when I was a boy. And it amazes me when I hear people say, I always saw this for myself. I didn't do that. I didn't quite see this for myself. I don't know how you can have the ability to see what God really has for you. But man, he's a masterful jigsaw man. He's an incredible puzzle completer. So if you got a puzzle that's challenging to you, maybe you need to see what's the picture that God has for your life. If God were in your life, if you completed the puzzle, what would it look like? It'll be a far more extensive puzzle, and it will be a far more beautiful piece of scenery than you could have ever imagined. Tears come in my eyes because I can't believe God brought me this far. I can't believe that when I opened up and accepted him and started talking to him, that he would add all these pieces to my jigsaw puzzle, and my jigsaw puzzle would look like this. And I can tell you, I ain't got a whole lot to do with what I done turned into. It's mostly favor and blessings and grace and mercy of God. And I looked up and I just got a much bigger jigsaw puzzle completed. And guess what? He ain't through with me yet. That's what's amazing and exciting about a relationship with God. God can take your jigsaw puzzle and fix it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It is the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and it is the voice of Nephew Tommy, because it's a Tommy Tuesday. That's what it is. It's a Tommy Tuesday, and welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show, along with the beautiful Carla Farrell, Shirley Strawberry, Mississippi Monica, and Kia Jr. Spades. Top of the morning, everybody. What it do?
What's up?
Tuesday. Good morning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Time of Tuesday. Say that again, Carla. It's Time of Tuesday. Okay.
Do I have
Tommy
to?
Tuesday.
Yes.
Just humor.
Well, I can't have
Tommy
nothing.
Tuesday.
Thank
Hey, you
It's
gotta
Tommy
get
Tuesday.
praise and worship all the time.
Thought that was
What?
Buckle in.
yesterday.
You better buckle in. It's gonna be some more today. It's gonna be some more today.
If it's getting on your nerves already, Junior.
Matter of fact, when we get to the prank, I'm gonna have praise dancers praising the prank. What are you talking about?
On the radio.
You can't see it, but I'm gonna give you the play-by-play on it.
Yeah.
What's up? What happens on Tommy Tuesday? What goes down
Well,
on
Tommy
Tommy
Tuesday, of course, you know, I do like Uncle Steve. I get a Tommy question, you know. It's
Okay.
You know,
Oh, okay,
I get
okay.
a Tommy question.
Okay. So let me ask you something. When did you come up with Tommy Tuesday? Just now? Because that's what it sounds like.
Good question.
About
We all know
15
the
minutes before we cracked the mic. About 15 minutes. I don't know what happens on Tommy Tuesday. I don't know what occurs. It just sounded good, and I said, you know what? It's Tommy Tuesday. Why not? And maybe
You know what?
Maybe go ahead.
Let me ask you something, though, for real time, man. If you look at everything you're doing right now, man, how you feeling about you, man? You got a TV show. You out here on this road killing it. You know, man, how is you really feeling right now about yourself, man? Well, be
Feeling
honest.
good, but for some reason I just keep wanting more, and I keep grinding hard and harder to get to the next level. I'm still not there yet, you know. But I'm way better than where I used to be, so I can't complain. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I do stop and smell the roses and say this is a great place to be. But I get up in the morning, keep grinding, and say, okay, I'm gonna get some more and get some more and get some more. So I got right now 3-4 TV show pictures sitting on so many different people's table. I'm waiting on the next one to get picked up. I just keep grinding. I don't know nothing else.
Man.
So when the Lord let me get up, my feet hit the ground, I keep running. Trying to find the next one.
See? Wasn't all the way stupid. See?
Man, that sounded like Thomas
trying to
Miles
tell
right
you.
there.
Boy,
Well,
That's pretty good. That's intelligent.
I didn't say it was a Thomas Tuesday. You talking to Tom. I should have said it's a timing Tuesday. You supposed to ask me something stupid. See, I got my
stupid
stupid
question.
hat on.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Junior, you got a quick
Okay.
stupid question?
Yeah, I
We're
got a
gonna
quick
run out.
question, stupid question for you. Tommy, let me ask how you do this, man. Somebody, let's say somebody out here, man, they find a piece of jewelry. Do you have a lie for them? They girl find a piece of jewelry at the house. Do you know, like, say, like an earring on nightstand? How Tommy lie?
Found a piece of jewelry at who house?
At your house. Like you just, not you now, just if you stupid. And
I'm
somebody,
just gonna. I think Jordan has started stealing. We're gonna have to sit this boy down.
Blame it on the baby.
The baby got to take the hit for it. I'm sorry.
Take one for
This
the
boy done
team.
start stealing. We got to get
Baby
this boy
don't
some
need to be
counseling.
seeing that. All right.
I don't know
guys.
where it came from.
hey, look at the speed the lie came with.
Welcome
Yes.
to this Tommy Tuesday. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we're going to start the show off with Nephew Tommy on this Tommy Tuesday and run that prank back right after this.
Yeah.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time to start your morning off with the nephew and run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Shirley, the postman always rings twice. The
Like the
postman always rings twice. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Carlos.
This is? Who this?
My name Benny, man. Benny Phipps. Hey, I want to make sure I got the right person. You work for the post office, right?
Yeah?
Okay. Do you deliver mail off of Murphy Road?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. I live in first of all, I wanted to make sure I had the right postman. Now, it's been brought to my attention that there's a postman that has been stopping by my house, and what I'm not understanding is why are you bringing mail to my door opposed to just putting mail in the mailboxes on the street where everybody got their mailboxes at?
What do you say? You say it again?
I live at Murphy Road.
Murphy Road. Yeah, I deliver over there. But you say delivering packages at your house?
No, I said you've been bringing mail to my house and opposed. Here's what I'm trying to tell you, Carlos. My wife is at home all day. She don't work.
Mm-hmm.
And my understanding is you've been stopping by there on more than one occasion on a daily basis. You coming by there 2-3 times, but what I'm understanding is ain't no mail being brought over there. I'm trying to figure out what are you doing at my house. Now, what really done brought all this to a head, because you already know what's going on. Let me go on and let you know that, Carlos. I do know what's going on. I picked up the clothes from the cleaners this morning, and to my attention, it's a man's post office shirt in my package.
What color was it?
It's blue, light blue.
I got a blue one.
Okay, but explain this to me. How your shirt get in my house?
Do it have my name on it? Because that could be anybody's shirt.
Okay, so hold on. What you trying to say? Is more postmen stopping by my house?
Yeah, man. Sometimes, we do have different guys in that neighborhood, because I really
Here's
don't.
my problem, man. My problem is this: is that my wife is at home all day, every day, and my understanding is that you stopping by there bringing more than just mail.
First of all, dog. You can call the 1-800 number, because how did you get my number, dude?
Hey, don't worry about that. I find ways. How you get my address that you stopping by there every morning? Huh?
I just deliver what they give me to deliver, and dude, I put the mail in a box, and this is a package I don't get out.
Excuse me?
I don't, dude. That wasn't me, dude. I
go to the cleaners this morning and pick up clothes, and it is a post office shirt in there that evidently belonged to a man. That's got to be. It must be yours.
That's none of mine, man. That's not mine. I have all mine over here.
Okay. I'll tell you what. This is what we're gonna do, Carlos. Because Carlos, see what? Let me tell you something. I know you're lying. See, and what you're doing is you're delivering more than mail at my house, and I know it, Carlos. You understand me? So listen.
That's not me, dude.
Excuse me?
That's not me. It can't be me.
Hey, let me tell you something. When you come on Murphy Road tomorrow, okay, I'm gonna be out there at the mailboxes waiting on you.
For what? For what?
Because me and you gonna handle this problem that we got tomorrow morning when you bring the mail. So when you bring the mail, bring your too. Okay, Carlos?
Hey, hold up. You threatening me?
I'm telling you, when you bring the mail, bring your too.
Dude, I didn't come at you like that. You ain't got to come at me like that. Dude.
Hey, man, you came up in my house, and I know you was in my house.
I told you that wasn't me, man.
Post office shirt in my house.
Dude, that was not me. I don't know where you live. I don't know who the you are, but you threatening me, dude.
Hey, man, I'll see you in the morning at the mailbox. Bring your Carlos.
I'm off tomorrow, but I will come to your house with plain clothes on and whoop your
What you say?
You want to with me?
Hey,
It's on. Where you Murphy Road. I will be there.
Murphy Road. Bring your because what you're not going to keep doing is running up in my house while I'm out at work trying to earn a living for my family, and you up in my house laying up, and you're leaving your clothes. I found some mace in there. I guess that's what you use when you spray on them dogs. I found that, too.
I'm going to bring some extra mace. I'm going to spray your with that mace. I'm going to knock your out.
So you, I check in the morning at the mailbox, Carlos.
I can't wait till tomorrow.
Excuse me?
I told you, I wasn't the one, but if you want to with me, wrong. For real.
Okay, cool.
I don't give a
Will I see you tomorrow then? Will I see you tomorrow?
It's on. It's whatever. Okay, you threatening me and all that, but I tell you what, I will come over there in some plain clothes and whoop your because you're not going to make me lose my job, dog.
Okay.
That's my job. But
whatever it's got to be. I don't care if you're in the post office uniform. I don't give a damn if you're in your pajamas, Carlos. But when you come to that mailbox and I find you out there by the mailboxes, that's your man. Because I know you've been in my house, Carlos.
I'm telling you, I'm there.
Okay, so be it then. So be it. I got one more thing else I want to tell you before you get there.
Tell me what? You already called me.
Well, is you listening to me?
Yeah.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your co-worker.
Oh, you. Ain't this a... Ain't this a... Oh, I'm going to get that tomorrow.
Carlos, you all right, man?
Dude, I'm driving. Pull over to the side of the road. I'm hanging out the truck. I'm about to go crazy. I'm on my way to your house right now. I was on my way to your house. I just got off of work. Damn, I'm gonna get him.
Oh man, hey, I got one more thing to ask you, man. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Radio Show. No doubt, all the
way. Thank you, nephew. Ding dong, ding dong. All right, listen.
I ain't heard ding dong in a minute.
Right. Coming up next, it is Ask the Nephew and Junior right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Bobby Brown, check this out, guys. Bobby Brown admits to formerly being a sex addict and says that Janet Jackson was the crush of his life.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah,
okay,
interesting,
Bobby.
huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mary J. Blige was honored in Atlanta, and Carla is here with today's music news. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now, what time is it? It is time to ask the nephew and Junior.
Yes. Come on
Let's
and
bow
get
our
it.
heads.
Come on and get it. You ain't really trying to help. Let's be honest about that. We really
Ready
ain't
for your
trying to
love
help.
questions. Here we go. Amanda in Denver says, my husband inherited his grandparents' old house after they both died in the house a few years apart. I loved his grandparents so much, but I am terrified of ghosts, and I think the house is haunted by them. I want to fix the house up and rent it out, but he wants to live in it. How can I change his mind on this?
Oh, okay. Okay. Again, I'm scared as hell, so I'm telling you, I'm with you. If the ghost is in the house, I'm with you. We're not going to spend one day in there, but how do you convince him This is what you got to do. Even if they not in there, you need to get you some ghost sounds, some ghost music, all that. Hook it all up, and when y'all what, Carla? So when y'all in there, click that thing on so you can start hearing. Y'all like, hey. You want to hear boards creaking, all that. That's my suggestion on how to not have to stay in the house. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not staying in there with you. If a husband want to stay in there, I'm not with you.
Yeah. I can
Scary
say
pants.
it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
That's
I
right.
would just go ahead and bring in a Catholic priest and just start the house cleansing. Just when he come home from work.
Exorcism?
Yeah, just they cleansing the house already. I'm sorry, I didn't know you didn't want this. But I'm not staying in there either. I'm with you. I'm not doing. Black people don't do ghosts. This is not
we
we
don't.
don't.
Say black people
Burn it down and say it accidentally caught on fire. Burn it down. And then
Arson.
burn that devil and that spirit out of there.
Yeah.
Until you do right by me house. Everything you do gonna crumble.
That is crazy. I could live in there just fine.
You could.
No problem. Yeah.
Oh, sure,
Heaven
stop.
is
As soon as
open.
a squirrel run across that dog,
Yeah. I'm way more afraid of the living than I am the dead. Way more afraid.
Rocking chairs just start rocking. It's not bad.
All right, here we go. Shelly in Frisco says, my husband and I went to the mall and he liked the cashier's hair color so much that he said my hair would look nice that color. I was embarrassed and she smirked. He doesn't understand what he did wrong. Was he flirting or did I overreact?
He wasn't flirting. He just said that at the wrong time, right in front of the lady. That's what he did. I've made this mistake before. He said that, and
What?
he didn't really mean. Yeah, I've done it, and he wasn't talking about. How attractive this young lady was. He was talking about more like, baby, you look good if you rock that right there. But you ain't supposed to say that like that. It's a certain way you're supposed to edge it around to say, let's look at some new hairstyles in the magazine. You can't pick a person and say it in front of the person, boy.
Yeah.
And embarrass your lady like that. That's so I get it. He was not flirting, baby. He just stupid and said it at the wrong time. I'm number one stupid. I can tell you honestly. He was just being stupid.
Game recognized game.
Game recognized game. He just said the wrong thing. I didn't say it, baby. You ought to get you some jeans like that. She look good in them jeans. Oh, this heifer look good in them jeans. That's what you saying? Is that what you saying? Okay.
That was worse. What you think, Junior?
I don't know if he was flirting or overreact, but we do know he don't like your hairstyle. Is what we do know.
That's what
I can't tell you
keep
were
it
flirting.
100.
I can tell you 100. He don't even like your hairstyle. Whatever this bob is, this print, this press, whatever it is you rocking, you need to do it because he just told you in front of another woman. So I don't know if he's flirting or you overreacting, but for sure, he don't like your hair. I know that. That's what we do know. He don't care who he tells in front of.
Y'all need to find out what your man like too. I mean, sometimes y'all, when your man first met you, y'all was rocking a cold hairstyle. Guess what? For some reason, we never get back to that hairstyle we started with, and we can't say nothing. We just hope. We just hope we get back to the one we fell in love with.
But you know what? Women like change. That's the fun part of being a woman. We like changing our hairstyles and all of that. And men never like for women to change. Women always want men to change.
Okay,
wear my hair the way I want to wear my hair.
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't
see
have
right
hair.
there.
You don't have any hair.
I got that. But when we go to bed on Tuesday evening, Tuesday night.
Tommy Tuesday.
Okay, when we go to bed on Tommy Tuesday, when I wake up Wednesday and it's a different look, I mean, you can't scare me like this. It's just constantly just changing. I'm like, that is not who I went to bed with last night. That is not who that is.
I thought you like variety and all of that. All right. Moving on to Natalie in the DMV. She writes, I've been dating a man that lives with his sister, and his sister is best friends with his ex-girlfriend. The ex comes over there to see his sister, and I will never be okay with her being at his house. Should I talk to him and his sister together?
I don't know what you're gonna say, but just from a man looking from the outside, they still doing it when they come over there and you ain't there. I'm just letting you know it's still something happening over there. All right, hey, I put it out there. It's still something happening with the friend of the sister, the ex-girlfriend. It's still going down. So I don't know. Pick a new man.
Okay. All right. I like that.
That's an easy solution.
Good
Junior?
point.
What?
Yeah, that's an easy solution. I mean, since
Junior?
everybody want to be friends in here with the ex and the sister, there, bring your ex with you when you go over there. Let everybody meet everybody. See, we all doing all this meeting. Bring your ex right on over there with you. That way everybody get to meet everybody. And he don't like when you bring your ex. Well, I don't like it when yours over here either. Well, let's all get comfortable.
Yeah.
I'll shut that down.
We're exing. Yeah,
Daryl, meet
I like
Chrissy.
it.
Chrissy, meet Daryl. I think we're all good here. I think this is all right.
Let's get the Xing right
Yeah,
here.
let's get the exing.
Because we're
everybody.
exing. Yeah, that's what we doing.
Everybody. Yeah.
I like it.
Let me talk to you in another room. Okay, what you want to talk about? Well, we got to start bringing these in. Well, you start yours first, then I'll start mine. Because you right now, you 3 visits up.
So Daryl got
But who's counting?
He got
Junior?
2 more times to come over here. We're going to even this thing
counting,
on up.
right?
Yeah, that's what you need
All
to
right.
do.
All right, guys, last one. Jane in Tampa says, I'm a 37-year-old single female, and I'm dealing with 3 men while I figure out who I want to invest time and money in. I love dating fixer-uppers because they end up being so loving and dedicated to me. My friends call me crazy, but what's so bad about me doing this? Is it wrong to invest in my future this way? Wow. Money, too?
Okay, I missed something. She dating 3 guys at one time?
Yeah, she wants to figure out who she wants to invest her time and money in.
Okay, and she just going ring around the roses till she find out what she want.
Yeah, because she likes fixer-uppers.
Yeah, I ain't got no problem with that. Before I was married, I loved ring around the rose. I had a big ring around the rose. I loved it. You just keep going around and around and around till you figure out what. It's a great ring if you ring it right. If you ring it right, if you get a good ring, go ahead, Junior. If you get.
All right. Great job, guys. Thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Whew, look around, it's going to be a whole lot of Bobby Brown real soon. Coming to a TV near you. First of all, coming to the A&E network in a documentary, biography Bobby Brown, and unscripted series Bobby Brown, Every Little Step. Okay, so first in his documentary, according to Hollywood Unlocked, Bobby says he had a sex addiction, and he talks about back in the 80s when he dated Janet Jackson. Bobby said he loved everything about Janet, her smile, her body, her dance moves, her little laugh. Bobby went on to say the reason that he and Janet broke it off was because she couldn't be with a man like him because he's from the projects. So supposedly it was Joe Jackson that caused them to split. Biography Bobby Brown premieres Monday, May 31st on A&E, and I, for one, will be watching it. What about you guys?
Joe probably put that belt on Bobby's ass. That's probably what happened. Joe probably put that belt on. You're not gonna date her. Joe whooped that out of Bobby's ass. That's what he did. I promise you. Joe used to put that belt out there. He put that belt on Bobby's ass. One good ass whooping from Joe, you straighten right on up, Poppy. That's what happened.
Yeah. So we'll watch that on A&E when it premieres May 31st. Okay. And other entertainment news.
I can't wait. I love.
Yeah.
I love me some Bobby
we
Brown.
love us some Bobby Brown. Yes. So it's gonna be good. I'm sure.
Never know what they gonna say.
You just
that we don't already know.
Yes. And we thought we knew it all, right? From the New Edition special and then his special on BET. But here's more coming of Bobby. All right. In other entertainment news, Mary J. Blige was honored with her own day this past weekend. Atlanta honored the queen of hip-hop soul with Strength of a Woman Day last week, coinciding with her Strength of a Woman festival and summit on Mother's Day weekend. And everybody that went said it was greatness. Who doesn't love Mary J? That's all you can say.
Congratulations.
Who doesn't love Mary J? Congratulations,
Mary.
Mary J. You deserve it all. Yeah, you deserve it all. All right, in other music news, here is Carla. What you got, Carla? Coming in hot.
Thank you, Shirley. Listen to me, y'all. I want y'all to listen to me carefully.
Okay.
Kendrick Lamar is the truth.
Always
He
happening.
is truly the truth. So on Sunday, he dropped his new single. His album is coming out Friday, and everybody, we counting down the day for his album. It's been since 2017 that his album dropped.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, so he released this song with this video called The Heart Part 5. So on this, and then he had the sample of Marvin Gaye, I Want You, right? So in the video, he's rapping these lyrics and his face changes. They call it deep fake, where your face is like a special technology. And so his face changes into these cultural figures like Kanye West, Nipsey Hussle, Will Smith.
No, not Will.
Yes,
Will, maybe?
yes,
I bet
yes.
he
Kobe
slap that off real
Bryant.
quick.
Yes. He didn't slap it off. It kind of.
Slap it off real quick.
But the lyrics, and when he changed the face in the video, it all went together. He is saying some profound things about the culture. It's just us and how we kind of talk as black people. I just love me some Kendrick Lamar. So and he's talking about it from his perspective, obviously.
Okay.
He's a very talented,
Creative,
smart,
And deep.
creative,
And
deep brother. And sometimes, you know, with hip hop, and I love hip hop music, but sometimes we hear the same things over and over and over. So I'm looking forward to Kendrick Lamar's album. I mean, me and my husband, we watched it on YouTube the other night. We watched this video. We were speechless. This video has probably over 2 million views already.
I'm watching that today. Then.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. So that's my
Okay.
music news. Kendrick Lamar alert. Get ready. And they say it might be a
coming.
double album. That's the rumor. I don't know if that's true or
wow.
not. But that,
Okay.
yeah, it's fire. I love him.
right.
Love him for that. Yeah, the
All right.
culture.
Go ahead, Kendrick.
That's right.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
Carla, thank you for that music
welcome.
news. Also in music, Future, will.i.am, Busta Rhymes, Tiana Taylor were all just a few of the A-listers in the crowd as Travis Scott made his triumphant return to the stage in Miami. As we told you, he was all part of the Grand Prix Festival for his first major show since the horrible Astroworld tragedy. Kylie Jenner's baby daddy hit the stage at 3 a.m. and turned completely up. He encouraged people to take shots as he gripped a bottle of 1942 Don Julio. He also
Stop
threw cash
doing
into the
that.
crowd.
Don't
Yeah.
encourage
right now.
nothing
What
else.
time? Just gotta find out. Where was he at? I bet you he was inside. I know that. I bet you he was inside.
Was everybody seated? That's what I want to make sure.
I bet you he was inside.
Yeah.
He got to be careful. I want him to come back. I want him to come back strong.
Yeah.
I just want him to come back strong and careful.
Yeah, be cautious.
Yeah, be cautious,
absolutely.
man.
Yeah. He threw cash in the crowd as well. So, I guess, you know, he's back. Travis Scott is back
saying
on
stuff
stage.
I don't want to hear. You keep
Yeah.
creating something. Now, damn.
Just
Boy.
do the song.
I'm in Columbia on July 1st. I'm not throwing $5 out there in that crowd. I'm telling you that right now.
Not a dollar. Not a
Y'all
dollar.
can. Ain't no comedians throwing no money right now. We in the gym, just being ready in case somebody run up here fooling
Getting
with us.
buffed.
That's what we do.
That's
Oh,
it.
we curling. We running laps. We trying to get
Just,
right.
just a side
Guns out,
note,
guns out.
Yeah. My
We didn't know
workout
we
starts
had
at 10:30 this morning. As soon as I get off there, I'm going right in there.
we didn't know we was going to start working out to go to work, but we doing it.
Surely.
That's the new trend, buff
Yeah.
comedians.
Surely. All the comedians
Yes.
going to be fine. we going to be at the comedy
Yes.
show. We fine.
Looking like The Rock on stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's funny and fine.
Sexy comedians get
Funny, fine, and ready to fight. We ready.
I
Come
like
on.
it. I like it. All right, guys, coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, it's graduation season. We know that. We'll talk about Howard University's commencement this past Saturday, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, some trending news from our home station in D.C., WHUR-FM. We got to say congratulations to the 2022 graduating class at Howard University. That's right.
You
That's
know?
right. Give it up. Yep. Our girl, we love her so. Taraji P. Henson received an honorary doctorate from her alma mater and delivered the 2022 commencement address. Taraji received her bachelor's degree from Howard back in 1995. So take a listen to part of Taraji's message to the Howard grad.
Howard, listen to me. The doors of the world are open to you. You've already been baptized. Your degree is your passport. The doors to the world are open. I want you to walk on up, step on through, and with grace and strength, go become who you are destined to be. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. I love you, Howard. I can't wait to see you out there. Thank you.
I love it.
Howard University,
Congratulations
baby.
once again. Yeah. Taraji P.
You had some good actors come out of Howard University. You know, Anthony went there. Anthony Anderson.
And he was there. He received
Anthony was there?
He
Okay.
was there at the commencement.
Wendy Raquel Robinson, Howard University grad. So
Chadwick Boseman.
The late
Come on,
great,
girl.
Yes,
Yeah.
legendary.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
HU ain't playing.
You know.
And
Kamala,
of
course,
our
Harris,
vice president.
Our VP, yes, our VP went there. That's her alma mater as well. Taraji, again, received her bachelor's degree from Howard back in 1995, and this was her receiving her honorary doctorate from Howard as well. So, Tommy, Carla, Junior, you guys, what do you remember about your graduation?
Thank you, Jesus.
Boy.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Jesus.
My grandmother had a big cowbell. When they called candidates for Bachelor of Arts in Communications, all I could hear was my grandmother screaming. I was like,
now, am I embarrassing if I do the cowbell? Because Sydney's getting ready to graduate from high school. Am I embarrassing if I bring the pots and pans and the cowbell? Is that?
I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore. I don't think you can
What?
do it. I don't think
What?
so.
Do not embarrass Sydney.
Let me just say this. You know,
What's going on?
I remember I wasn't there, and I'm offended by the question.
What do you mean you weren't there?
Y'all know damn well I ain't graduate. What the hell y'all talking about? I am offended you would even bring this up on this show. I can't believe this was even a question. Dude, what do you remember about your graduation? I remember I wasn't there. Name wasn't on no paper. My mama had no time to celebrate this. She knew I was a fool. She knew I wasn't gonna make it.
Hey, your name on that comedy check though ain't. Your name
it's
on
the comedy.
Your name on that radio check.
It's on the radio.
Right.
It's on a lot.
Right.
2 radio
That's
shows.
right.
Yeah.
You got a degree.
You got you're a success. You're a success. All right, coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, Chris Paul's mom and wife harassed at the Suns versus Dallas Mavericks game. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, Junior, we know you have sports talk next hour, but we have to talk about this. What is going on with these fans at these games? Phoenix Suns star Chris Paul was furious during the Western Conference semifinals game against the Dallas Mavericks on Sunday when members of his family were harassed and physically contacted by, get this, a 16-year-old Dallas fan in the crowd at the American Airlines Arena. Chris Paul's mom, Miss Robin, as well as his wife Jada and their 2 children watched the game in seats close behind the Suns bench at American Airlines Center. And that's when his mother had hands put on her and his wife was pushed and Chris Paul's kids were there to witness it all. Yeah. Chris Paul took to Twitter shortly after the Phoenix Suns fell to the Mavericks 111-101 in Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. And, I mean, really, though?
Yeah.
That tied the series up 2-2.
Yeah. Well,
and but the
Let
nerve.
me tell you this.
Tommy.
Thomas
nerve.
Miles, I'm turning around and letting the Phoenix Suns know we not finna make it to the playoff. Cause I'm going in these stands and whoop his ass after you done put your hands on my mama or my wife. And all this happening right in front of my kids, y'all gonna have to pull me out them stands. But this 16-year-old boy, now I might not rear back and punch him cause he a kid, but I'm gonna take my sneaker off and beat his ass to death with it. I promise you I am. Come on, man. You touching somebody's mama and they wife, or you lost your doggone mind?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. And Chris Paul, you could hear him at the end, hey, I'll see you later at the game. He was like, I'll see you later.
Everywhere this little white boy turn around, I'm right there. When he get to class on Monday morning, right there, I'm waiting on your ass. Everywhere you turn around.
Yeah. And then Chris
this
Paul,
is getting out of hand.
He tweeted this out. He said, you want to find, and he's talking about to the NBA, you want to find players for saying stuff to the fans, but the fans can put their hands on our families.
Yeah.
He has a point. Because
like
if a player would have said something to a fan, the NBA would have fined this
he's
player.
Suspended. He fined all
suspended,
of that.
ejected from the game, all of that.
Can't play the next 2 games, all of that.
And like unsportsmanlike behavior. But you know what? I think this is really getting out of hand. I mean, we're talking, we kind of joked about it earlier about comedy shows and what happened recently to Dave Chappelle with the fan running up or a member of the audience. I think there needs to be some sort of guidelines put in place now for the fans with the sports figures and, comedians, all of this. You cannot make contact.
They ain't gonna put no guidelines in place, Shirley.
No, but
they already
need
in
to.
place. Keep your hands to yourself. That's already a guideline.
They don't follow them, though. That's what I'm saying. They get out of hand with this stuff now. It's too much.
Somebody's gonna be made an example of. It's gonna happen because it's happening way too much. So somebody gonna really catch this the wrong way, the right, not the right way, but somebody gonna catch it. Somebody gonna do something stupid, and you really going to catch it the hard way because you got to learn a lesson, man. Y'all got to see how this gonna go down. I'm sorry.
But the entitlement that these fans think that they have at these games, that you feel that you have the
throwing Gatorade on people, spitting on people, all of that, man.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I mean, words, okay, because we have freedom of speech.
Trash talking and all that.
Yeah, there's nothing you could do about that. But, physically touching another person, no.
Pushing somebody's mother?
And he's at work. This man is at work, and he's
doing his job.
I don't know how he didn't go up in them stands. I just don't know how he didn't do that.
He was trying. He had several people holding him back.
He
several
he got
big
close
guys.
to tell him, "I'll see you later." He told him that.
He did. Chris
he got close up to tell him he could hear that.
He said, "I'll see you later."
Yeah.
And the Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, the Dallas Mavericks removed the young fan, the 16-year-old. He was removed from the game with the.
Was he with his mama?
With the female adult. So.
Was he with his mama?
Mm-hmm.
We're going mama for mama then.
Like his mom or something.
All right, mama for mama then. Hell.
What do you say?
Chris Paul's mom
I'm saying it. Push my mama, I'm push your mama. Nah, mama for mama. Nah.
Oh, I thought you meant that
you ain't
the
just
two moms
pushing my mama.
get into
Mama
it.
for mama. Nah, my mama ain't fighting nobody. You push my mama, I push your mama. Nah. I'm pushing your mama way harder, too. I promise.
That's really crazy. All right, coming up next, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, it was just a suggestion. Why do I always hear Carla's voice in my head whenever those words are put together? It's just a suggestion.
That's what my grandmother used to say. She used to say, and you won't have to do it. You ain't got to do it. It's just a suggestion.
Just a suggestion, okay? We'll get into that in just a little bit. Right now, it is time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Nev?
I feel like baptizing some people today. I feel like it. I feel like baptizing. So this right here, a lot of folks ain't coming to church right now. A lot of folks at home, So since you're not coming to church on the regular like you used to, why don't we send out the mobile baptismal pool? The mobile baptismal pool. I come to you, your yard, with my baptismal truck and baptize you right there in the driveway. The mobile baptismal pool. That might be one today. Cat Dog, if you would.
Okay.
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Mr. Wilson.
This Wilson. How you doing? Who's this?
How you doing? My name is Brother Springwater, man. Listen, we got paid to actually come by and do some services for you by some friends of yours, and we wanted to actually call and see about scheduling and see what you had available.
Some services. Well, y'all plan on cutting some grass? What y'all do? What kind of services y'all have?
Actually, sir, you've got some friends that have actually spent a great amount of money on you. And what we do is we have a baptismal on wheels service. And what we do is we go and we baptize people at their home. And baptismal on wheels it's a new company, but we've baptized over 1,000 people now. We have a truck which actually has a baptismal pool on the back of it. And we actually come to your home and we will baptize you in your driveway and make you whole again. So
excuse me, Brother Water? Brother Spring, what's your name again? I'm sorry.
Springwater.
Brother who?
Springwater.
Springwater, you want to come to my house and give me a baptism in my front yard?
We want to baptize you right there in your driveway. Your friends are paid for the services. And
my friend, what friend will pay for me to get baptized? Man, I've been baptized already, Doc.
Well, from my understanding, sir, that evidently you had some bumps and bruises, and they seem to believe that you need to be washed and cleansed again.
I mean, that's all good. That's all good. But I mean, things. Be that it may, man. I mean, I've been baptized. I go to church. You know, me and the Lord don't have no problems. I mean, we all have setbacks. But for you to pull up with your pool in front of my house to say you finna baptize me, that doesn't make any sense to me, Doc. I mean,
see, sir, sometimes when some people are not able to go to the house of the Lord and get baptized, you know, we're making it a lot more convenient for you when we can actually come. I don't need
no convenience. I don't need no convenience. What I need convenience for? You asking me to come to my house on a Tuesday to baptize me in my driveway. Does that make any sense to you, Brother Water? I mean, come on. If you really sit back and think about it, does that make any sense to you? To come for the convenience?
First of all, sir, that's Brother Springwater. But what I'm trying to say is
any type of water is holy water, spring water. It doesn't make no difference to me. You can't come to my neighborhood and baptize me in front of my house.
Sir, what is all the anger? See, this is what your friends are talking about. That
I don't give a damn what my friends are telling you, man. Anybody, which one of my friends gonna recommend you to come to my damn house?
Sir, I'm not.
Do that, man. That don't even make any sense to me. You understand?
Sir, I'm not at any liberty to tell you who actually.
Hold up, but you're in the liberty to come to my damn house and baptize me, but you can't tell me who the hell go see you. But you're not. What type, man? Come on. You don't even. Come on. Does that make sense to you, Doc? Come on. That doesn't make any. No way in the world I'm going to allow you to come and bring your pool in front of my house and baptize me. Then I'm asking you, as you supposed to be a pastor. You supposed to be baptized. I'm asking you, okay, which friend of mine is sending you, letting you know I need to be baptized? You'll tell you out at liberty?
Sir, all I want to know, basically, I've already been paid. I'm coming. I'm calling asking you about your schedule.
You're not baptizing me. I've been baptized.
I'm going to baptize you on Tuesday in your driveway.
Man, I tell you what, if you come to my house in front of my driveway, you better bring the whole congregation. You understand? You better bring the deacons, the brothers, the sisters, and everybody else if you think I'm going to be baptized in my driveway.
This is the problem. This is what your friends are talking about. This is why you need to be baptized and cleansed again and washed in the blood of the Lamb. This is what's wrong. You need to be cleansed. That's what's wrong with you, Mr. Wilton.
What's wrong with me? No, what's wrong with you is calling me in the middle of my workday telling me I need to be baptized in front of my house. If I need to be baptized and go get some holy water, I go down to the church. I don't need you coming in front of my house making a whole circus with all your friends and some white sheets talking about you want to baptize me.
From my understanding, Mr. Wilton, you've missed 2 Sundays already this month.
2 Sundays? So, man, I can go anywhere and get to work. I don't need you coming here because you telling me I missed 2 damn Sundays. I'm going to miss this Sunday, too, because the football game coming on.
Sir, all I know is I've been paid to do a job. I will be there Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock, and we will baptize you before you go to work on Tuesday morning.
I tell you what. You come to my house 7 o'clock in the morning, I swear on your Lord, I'm going to bust your You understand me? You will not come to my house telling me you finna baptize me. I don't give a damn who paid you. You understand? I will drown your in the water. Matter of fact, now, bring you, your deacons, and everybody else. We're going to have a pool party in that. You understand?
I'm going to baptize and get all of this anger and all of these problems you have within you. We are going to purge your body and get it out your system.
I don't want your pleasing me. I tell you what. Brother Springwater, is it that what you call?
It's Brother Springwater. You're going to get baptized on Tuesday morning.
I don't give a damn who pays you, who called you. Bring your I'm going to you up. I guarantee you. I'm going to dry you on sight.
I got one more thing I want to say to you. Is you listen to me?
Matter of fact, I'm busy. You ain't got to say to me. I got to go. You understand? You ain't got to
tell me. I got one more thing I want to say to you. Is you listening to me?
What, man?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy Mason. Hello?
Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Boy, let me tell you something, boy. I was about to bring some hell to heaven. I was about to act a fool on y'all if y'all would have showed up at my crib. You understand me? Boy, Tommy, y'all ain't got else better to do than to sit around here and just with people doing their day. Man, I ain't never thought y'all could get me with this. And who the hell goes around baptizing people on? That's like Meals on Wheels. How y'all baptize people with a pool on the back of your F-150?
Hey, Wilson, I got to ask you something. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Man, you know it's the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on.
Love him.
Tommy, your blood pressure went up so high on that one.
You need to be washed in the blood of the Lamb.
It's like Meals on Wheels. I love that.
We're going to come by there.
Blank better to do.
Okay. Tuesday morning before you go to work, baby, we gonna baptize you right there. One for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Holy Spirit, right there in your driveway. On the back of this Ford F-150, baby. I got you. Okay? We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you cleansed like you need to be. All right, and let me let everybody know in Columbia, South Carolina. All right, all minds open and clear. I will be there at the Koga Theatrical Center, the Koga Performing Arts Center, on July 1st. Tickets are available right now, and all Ticketmaster outlets as well as the box office. All right. That's for Columbia, South Carolina, and everybody around the way. Ignorance is coming to your town. Shirley, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is the Strawberry Letter. The subject is, it was just a suggestion, okay? We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, before we get to the Strawberry Letter, it was just a suggestion is the subject. I want to say thank you to everyone who have already gone to my website, loveshirleystrawberry.com, to order their Love Collection candles. That is my new candle collection. It's called Love Collection. The candles are out. Go to loveshirleystrawberry.com. Thank you for your orders. Your candles are on the way. I hope you love them as much as I do. They're from my heart to yours. Please go to loveshirleystrawberry.com and get yourself a candle, okay? You'll love it. I promise.
Love.
All right. Moving on to the Strawberry Letter. Thank you, guys. If you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, it was just a suggestion, okay? Carla in the back of my head saying that. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm married to a man that is always about to explode about something. He's easily irritated and likes to gripe about things instead of finding solutions to his issues. I will admit that most of the time he's right and others are wrong, but the way he handles things drives me cray-cray. He's been on the same job for 14 years and he gets great bonuses because he doesn't make a lot of money. He's expected to train all of the people under him, but his company won't promote him to supervisor. I have a way to deal with his constant complaining. I usually tune it out and then either feed him something or something he loves or let him love on me until he forgets his problems. I love making love to him because that's the one thing he's good at. No complaints from him when we've had a good session in the bedroom. Last week, things changed and my mouth got me in trouble. I had a bad day and he came in with the same old tired complaints about his job. I told him I was not in the mood, but he persisted. I told him maybe he should be a man and stand up for himself at his job or start looking for a new job so he can stop being a P. I used the P word. Yeah. She said I used the P word. He clutched his pearls like an old lady at church, and I apologized and told him it was just a suggestion. He unloaded a few hurtful things about me, mostly about my weight and the braids I've had far too long. It was a little funny at first, but then he got nasty. I told him to watch his mouth, and he said he was merely making a suggestion, okay? Now this weak little whiny man is mad, and I'm still shocked that he feels this way about me. I merely made a suggestion, and he unleashed on me. Should I let this go, or do I ask what else is bothering him? Excuse you, he did not just unleash on you. How dare you call your man, the man you love, the P word? I mean, you are his wife. Don't you think that's a little harsh and insensitive to call your man the P word to his face? What were you thinking? What did you expect him to do? He went in on you because he was in defense mode at that point. You crushed his ego with that. I don't think any man is going to go along with that. So no, do not ask him what else is bothering him, because you're not going to like what he says any more than you liked it when he said what he said about your braids and your weight. You've already been holding in a lot of complaints and criticism about your husband, and when you got sick of it, you exploded. And while your husband lets his work stuff out on a regular basis, he unloaded on you when you called him the P word, and you did not like it. So you admitted that most of the time he's right. So this is probably one of those times as well. And unless you are ready to hear what else he honestly thinks about you, and you can't, you're not ready for that. So don't set yourself up to be hurt again, and you stop hurting him. Let this go. Get yourself together. Get your braids done, girl. Start taking better care of yourself. You'll be so busy working on you that you won't have time to be bothered by his complaints. And stop calling your man, your husband, the P word. Not a good look. Nephew?
Don't go in there and ask your man nothing else whatsoever. Right. Don't you ask him a damn thing. You've done enough, because I promise you he gonna unleash some stuff on your ass, because that's what he is since he's Mr. P word to you now, okay? Ooh. I promise you finna find out a lot of stuff about you. Oh, I can't stand your hair. That's what you gonna wear, them nasty ass braids. You gonna wear them again? Look at me, big girl. You hear me talking to you? I'm asking you a question. Is that what you gonna do with me? Huh? I'm talking about the one that be snoring all the time. You. He finna unleash a lot on you that you don't know nothing. Hey, you, with them eyelashes that look like spiders. You hear me talking to you? Do you hear me talking to you? You that can't cook nothing but breakfast. Your ass. You hear me talking to you, don't you? Huh? Go in there and ask him something else. Go in there and ask Mr. P something else. I promise you, Mr. P got something for you. I promise you. Look at you wearing them old lady ass clothes. You're wearing that again, ain't you? Huh? Look like you been at Learners some damn way. You been to Learners? Where you been?
Not Learners, throwback. I used to love that store.
Hey, this Mr. Right. This is Mr. P talking to you, fat girl. You hear what I'm saying? Can't wash no clothes. Who the hell bleaching colors? You can't do nothing right. This is Mr. P talking to you, okay? So this is what I'm trying to tell you, young lady. Don't go up in there and ask that man nothing else. You didn't hurt his feelings. No. You have crushed a man's spirit when you call him a word like that. Yeah. You are really out of bounds. You've lost, complete respect for your man, baby girl. You can't call your man nothing like that. Now, you might have had a bad day and you was fed up with everything, and I understand it, but you got to handle it a little bit better than the way that you handling it, because now you didn't call your man out. And I promise you, as a man is not going to forget that you called him that. That's constantly now in the back of his mind that you said something like that to him, because a man never expects his wife to say anything like that. No. A man don't expect that. A woman don't expect the B word to come out of her husband now. You just don't expect that. That's not how you're supposed to operate.
Nope. You're right. All right, we'll have part 2 of the response to this strawberry letter coming up. The subject is, it was just a suggestion. Junior is up next.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, let's recap today's strawberry letter. The title is, it was just a suggestion. A woman's been married to a man who she says is always about to explode about something. He's always irritated. He's easily irritated. He likes to gripe and complain about things instead of finding solutions to his issues. Most of the time he comes home and complains about something that happened on his job. She's tired of hearing it. She's learned to tune him out, but he just keeps complaining. She does like the way he makes love. That's the one way she can get him to stop complaining. But one day she had a bad day, and she came home, and she started complaining. And what she did was call this man the P word. Yeah, he started complaining. She didn't like it. She was fed up with him complaining. She wanted to have her own bad day, and she called him the P word. She said, look, either start looking for a job or stand up for yourself at the job and stop being a P word. That's what she said to her husband. He was highly offended, of course, as he should have been, and then he unloaded on her, saying a bunch of hurtful things to her, mainly about her braids that were in her hair too long and about her weight. And she was very, very hurt by this. And she's still shocked that he feels this way about her. And she said she merely made a suggestion, and then he came back with, I merely made a suggestion. So now she wants to know, should she ask him more about how he feels, or should she just let this go?
I'll tell you what, this is a very good television show that we should all be getting ready to watch. I like to see this every week. This would be a good show. This should come on every week, because we got a man down here named Sherman who worked down at the plant. Calvin, the supervisor, won't promote him. He come home and he complained to Vanessa about the job. We can watch this every week. Then she says something that stings any man. Call him the P word. Now, here's the thing. Should I let this go, or do I ask what else is bothering him? It don't really matter to me, because I'm not interested in that. All I know is he come home and he talking about, they still got me down here training everybody at the job every week. Every week somebody get promoted but me. This how it sound at the house. I can't believe they ain't never moved me. I've been here 14 years. They ain't saying nothing like, Sherman, did you like to have the job? No, they gave it to Calvin. Calvin now my supervisor. Me and Calvin used to eat lunch together. See, all these complaints is coming in. Then she said, look, I'm tired of this. Why don't you stop being a P and stand up for yourself? That's going to hurt any man right there. So he comes back with, where? Huh? Oh, that's what I am. So I wasn't in none. I am one. That's what you trying to tell me now. That's what I am. Oh, okay. That's what. Okay. Well, look at here. I get tired of laying up with the whale every night too. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm in a water bed or in the bed. I can't believe this. So now they throwing shots back at each other. So now we got this going on all at one time. So what you need to do is not let this go stop bothering. Just don't ask nothing else. Because obviously he can't handle that. He must be a Cancer. He's not letting none of it go. I'm a Cancer. I'm not letting none of this go. Yeah, I'm not letting it go. Yeah, he petty. That's what he doing. He could have just took it. Okay, all right. Now he's talking about a braid. Well, I didn't know I was gonna be sitting up here with all this predator-looking hair. I'll be laying up in the bed with all these braids and stuff, all these bow reds in your damn hair. I got to lay up stepping on them and all this, all down their hair. When is you gonna get a Peloton up in here, Sam? I can't afford one. When you gonna get one? Huh? It look like we need some exercises in here. That's what we need. Look like we do. And why we getting high these poach out? We need fruit in this damn house. That's what we need in here. All this we keep eating. Since I'm a P, I got to be out there. Well, let me tell you some things about you then that you didn't know that I got to put up with. So now he's not even talking about the job no more. Now he's strictly on her. This is something that we all should be. Like Tommy said, men shouldn't be calling a woman the B word. And you shouldn't call your man that, because it's already demoralizing for him to go to work. Not even get promoted, not even feeling valued. And now he come home and he got to hear this too in his own house. Now what you did say, he was good in the bed, but now he don't care nothing about that as you called him that. Now he just on you. Now he just attacking you. Okay, well how come we ain't on no keto diets in here? All these plans out here, we ain't got no keto diet we can be on. Huh? Where's the intermittent fasting in this damn house? Every time I look up, you got cookies, chips, all the stuff you keep eating. Every time you talking about, I'm the B word. Oh, okay. Well, you keep getting bigger and bigger every time. Why is all this smoke every time you walk? Thighs just rubbing together. What's going on with you? Yeah, that's how he going in.
It can't get to this. It can't get to this, man.
No, it cannot. Not with someone you say is your life partner that you love. No, you can't. You know, and harshly.
And you know what? Another thing. Another thing, Tom. And another thing too. You know, it ain't just you. He gonna go down the list. It's your mama, your two aunties. All y'all else is big. Yeah, everybody in your damn family big. I know that. I know. I ain't big, but I know your ass is. Matter of fact, your cousin. Everybody come up here. That's why I come home ain't nothing to eat. Cause I get the last piece of fried chicken. Cause y'all been over here with the 12 piece, and now I can't get nothing.
Yeah, it's called hitting below the belt, and you can't do that in a marriage.
And that's why it sounds like that. Now, none of that sounds healthy.
She hit below the belt. She did.
But most women want a man that's gonna come home and tell what's on his mind, what you're going through. He just unleashing what he going through. Yeah. And some men come home and don't say nothing. They just keep it all balled up and don't tell you what's happening. Then they explode later. He is at least letting you know what he's dealing with at the job. So you ought to be grateful for that. Y'all can both go back. You ought to be able to tell him what you're going through too. And let's just let it out softly. But the P word. Hey, you hurt me with that.
Sitting here, we got weights in the house, but ain't nobody using them. I didn't buy the damn weights. Why you ain't using the damn weights?
He all day.
But you know what it fixes, Shirley? An apology. If everybody apologize.
Well, will it though? Will it fix it? Will it? Because sometimes you say. She ain't
gonna do nothing but say this P word want an apology. That's all she gonna.
All right. Look, we got to get out of here. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, it's Sports Talk with Junior. Right after this,
you're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Okay, Shirley, before I get to the sports talk, let me just remind everybody the DFW. I have to keep telling y'all this because we're so close. It's coming up June 4th. The Cures Hope 5K Run and Fun Walk happening at the Market Hunt Hill Bridge. I want to see you there at 7 a.m. Go get your tickets at cureshope.org. That's KIERS. Hope.org, man. Get your tickets. It's going to be fun. We got a great day of music, fun, food, vendors out there. We got a lot of things that's happening. Also, the day party will be happening at Zendaga right there after the race, about 3 in the afternoon. We're going to have a great time with some music. The Intense Band going to be performing. So we have a great time, man, down there in Dallas, man. I can't wait to see y'all. All this goes for sickle cell. Thank y'all so much for the support.
Hey, while you down there, let me know if you see that little 16-year-old white boy.
That's what we about to get to, Tommy. You know, that's a matter of fact, they playing tonight, the Mavs and Suns. They playing in Phoenix, Game 5, and the 76ers and the Heat. Both series tied at 2-2. You know, this makes those sense that fans and players have to have this type of reaction. And that's what's so crazy is that you actually think you're going to touch this man mama while he playing basketball.
If this was a 16-year-old black boy that pushed somebody's mother, a white player's mother, I promise you, they would have handcuffed him and hauled his ass out of there immediately.
You better,
Of course.
And he would have been banned from coming to basketball games the rest of his doggone life. I promise you.
Yeah.
NBA, He would have been labeled a thug and all this. So I'm calling this boy a thug.
Yeah, he should. You know, and he should be banned. He should be banned. But you know what? I mean, that's what I love about Chris Paul, man. He didn't care nothing about that game. Once he saw his mom and his wife in front of his kids getting pushed, he was on that bench, but he told him, I'm gonna see you later. Yeah. When black people say I'm gonna see you later, they mean I'm gonna see you later. They don't care what's going on. I just need this clock to get to 4 zeros. Once this clock is zeroed out, I see I forget about these State Farm commercials I be doing. I'm not the same Chris Paul. I don't care nothing about them State Farm commercials. Just let this game be over, and I'll see you. You know, and so, you know, and then, you know, it's some other mothers. He better be glad he ain't pushed LeBron James, mama. I promise you. That
she'd have whooped his ass herself.
Yeah, that'll be a whole nother story. Fan gets ass whooped by LeBron James' mama. That a whole different headline. No LeBron stands by and watches. All LeBron said the whole time, Mama.
Who else, Junior? Who else?
Oh, you can't touch JaVale McGee, mama. Now he play for the Phoenix Suns. JaVale McGee, mama. I'll tell you right now, they both out the hood. They was born together in the hood. Ain't no separation between them two. Oh, Patrick Beverly, mama. You better not touch her. Anybody. Ron Artest, mama. I'm telling you right now.
Back in the day, Ron Artest, mama.
Meta World Peace.
All right.
That's his name, not mine.
All right, listen, thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, a Florida woman is arrested for beating someone else's child at school. We'll talk about this right after that, okay?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
A Florida woman faces multiple charges after she allegedly beat another person's child at school. Who does that? Okay. The victim's mother said her son was being bullied and defended himself against another student who was the lady's son. Now, the victim's mother, her name is Miss Pollard. Miss Pollard said he called and said someone was bullying him. Someone was fat shaming him, and he picked up the bully and dropped the bully back down on his feet. All right. So
That's how you get a bully.
Yeah, the victim beat up the bully. And after the incident, the mom showed up at the school. Now,
what mom?
This is the bully's
mom.
Of
the bully?
The bully's mom. The bully's
Okay.
mom showed up at the school and hit the victim with the belt. Okay, she hit the victim with the belt, and the incident got caught on camera.
Well, your bully son got his ass whooped. Now you gonna show up and do something? Your son is the damn bully. This don't make no sense.
We see where he get it from.
How you get through?
Absolutely. You're mad.
Well,
I hear it.
How she get through the school and get through all the how you get through all the channels of the school to get to the
right,
board? That don't make no
the
sense.
eye scan, the fingerprint.
Yeah, that's what
you
gotta
show your
parents
photo
of the
ID.
school.
It's layers to get in.
The note.
You gotta sign up. You gotta have a student ID number. What's your child? Where you going? You can't just walk in a school.
If you roll up in your car, teachers are standing outside with the list. You got to give them your name. They got to check your name off on the list in order for them to give you that child and put the child in the car. And before you drive off, you got to put the seatbelt on. All of that. So how she got up in the school?
Baby's name. You got to have the baby's name in the.
Tattooed on you somewhere, right?
I feel like I want to.
You gotta show a baby picture of your
blood type. Your blood, yes. Blood sample, all of that. Yeah. So that's what the parents are wondering. How was this woman able to walk up in the school, beat this kid with the belt, and leave out? You know, how was she able to do that? Where's security? You know, all of that.
So it sounds like the bully was embarrassed, told his mom. She comes up to the school to retaliate or do whatever.
Defend her son.
Yeah, defend her son. And you put your hands on another person's child on school grounds. She needs to be in jail.
Because he beat up your bully son.
My wife.
Your bully son.
My wife is looking for her ass immediately. You're going to get your ass whooped. I promise you.
And so is your work wife.
You put your hands on my child, I promise you.
Exactly.
Man, please. Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's a lot of layers to this story. You know, first of all, the bullying. I hate bullies. You know, I was bullied in school, of course. I think, Junior, you said growing up, you were bullied in school.
Gerald Pickle.
Yeah.
I didn't even, but see, the problem was, Shirley, I didn't know I was being bullied.
What
Once
does
he
that
asked for
mean,
my
Junior?
lunch, because once he asked for my lunch money, that's when the bullying started. I didn't know. Soon as I whooped Gerald Peters' ass, I was no longer being bullied. Lasted 10 minutes. That was it.
10 minutes
But back
max.
then, things were different. I
It
mean,
was
now they have
different.
zero
But here's the
tolerance.
thing,
You still
Shirley,
remember his name, dog?
Yeah, dog, I know him. Yeah, he great. We friends today. I still know him. But let me tell you the thing. I got suspended 3 days, though.
Yeah.
I got suspended because I got
And
caught
you were the
fighting.
victim. You were right. You were the victim. And that's the problem I have with this whole bullying thing, because you never catch the bullies. Bullies know how to operate under the radar. The teachers don't see them. All they see is you, the victim, retaliate, and that's when the trouble starts.
You can't bully me because it take too long. It take way too long. Once you tell
What do
me
you
at
mean?
10 o'clock in the morning, you're going to whoop my ass at 3 o'clock, I can't wait that long for that. I
nervous
can't
all
mess my
day.
whole day out like that. I can't go all through lunch waiting on 3 o'clock.
You
You
impatient.
got to whoop my ass now. And I hope, I'm impatient. And I hope it jump off in the chemistry room, because I'm finna throw so many chemicals at your ass. You ain't going to believe the stuff that be happening.
You're gonna be expelled.
Yeah, but you
If
don't
I get
see
the
how
top, if I get the top off this test tube open, if I get the top off this test tube, ooh, I got chlorophyll.
We'll have more of today's stories, trending stories on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, coming up at 20 minutes after, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is for Georgia voters. Attention, Georgia voters. May 13th is the vote by mail application deadline for the May 24th primary election. Attention, North Carolina voters. You can now vote early until May 14th for the May 17th primary election. West Virginia voters, early voting ends May 7th for the May 10th primary election. Attention, Pennsylvania voters. Your primary election is May 17th. Please make sure you're registered. We want to remind everyone to check your ID. Every state has different voter ID rules. Do not wait until the last minute to register to vote or to check your registration. Take action now. Know your rights as a voter. You know they're trying to stop us from voting, to hinder us from voting. Make sure you have yourself together. If you're in line when the polls are open and when they're supposed to close shortly, just stay in line. You still have a right to vote, okay?
Yes.
If you make a mistake on your ballot, ask for a new one. You can do these things. If you run into any kind of problems or have any questions before or on election day, please call the Election Protection Hotline. Once again, that's the Election Protection Hotline. And the number is 1-866-OUR-VOTE, 1-866-687-8683. We have to do our part and get out there and vote.
Do not get frustrated. That's what they want you to do. Sit there and ride it out, baby.
Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time for a round of Would You Rather. Now, this is about you and your significant other, okay? So listen carefully. Would you rather scream at each other, or would you rather give each other the silent treatment? Both work for me, but what do you guys say?
B. A and B.
Let's do B.
Yeah.
I don't want the screaming. Let's just do B.
You don't want to scream.
Well, I've done them both. You know, I've done them both.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm good at both of them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Good.
But after so many years, you'd be like, okay, let's just be quiet and
calm it down.
Let's calm it on down.
But
We
Tommy,
get our
all
blood pressure up.
Well, Shirley, wait. Tommy be screaming on these pranks.
I know he does. I know.
I channel my screaming. I put it on the pranks. I don't. It ain't at the house. You know what I'm saying?
A is the people that was in the strawberry letter. That was it.
But what do you say, Junior, with your high voice? Silent treatment.
I gotta go with B. She ain't even taking me serious. I'm sick of you. I'm sick. Quit laughing. Stop. I'm serious. Stop playing.
Don't take you seriously.
All right. Would you rather go back to elementary school or would you rather jump to retirement? Which one?
Back to elementary? That's too far back. Shirley. No,
One
I'll
or
jump
the
to
other.
retirement.
Jump to retirement?
Yeah.
Jump to retirement?
I can't go back.
Yeah, but not elementary. We ain't going back to just.
Okay, well that's what it is, though.
Buster Brown shoes. Nah, we ain't going back to that.
I can't go back to kissing. I ain't going back to kissing.
You can't go back to what, Junior?
Kissing. I want to stay right as an adult.
Will you go with me? Yes or no?
Yes or
Circle
no?
one.
No.
All right. Would you rather wade through a river of mud or would you rather fall into a dumpster?
I'm gonna take that dumpster. That mud, I wade through a river of mud.
That river, they got something for you in that river.
I told y'all gonna quit playing with me about that water. I didn't tell you. I'm not playing with this water. I'm not.
Here, what
I'm
you
not
say?
gonna do it.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm with Tommy. I'm gonna just fall in this dumpster. I'm not wading through here like I'm Harry, like I'm going for free. I'm not doing that.
No. And ain't no telling what we might find in that dumpster, Junior. There might be some really nice stuff in there.
All right, here's one. Would you rather have bad BO, body odor, or would you rather have bad breath? Ooh.
I don't like these decisions now. Now, hell.
It's just a game, nephew.
Yeah, I'm going with body odor. I'm going body odor.
Really?
This a funky deal right here. This a funky deal.
You know, with body odor over bad breath? Okay.
Yeah, because at least when I talk, it's fresh and soothing.
You know what? I'm going to go with bad breath and just keep my damn mouth shut. That's what I'm going to do. My whole body can't stink, though. Okay?
Wear your mask.
I'm going to put that mask on. I'm going to kill myself, but I ain't going to kill everybody else, you know?
All right. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, it is our last break of the day. And of course, we'll have some closing remarks. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here it is, our last break of the day on this Tuesday. It's been a good day. We've had some fun today. Thank you, guys.
Good morning.
What a day. What a day.
Yeah, we have a fun job. I mean, if we have one thing in our lives to be grateful for, we can be grateful for that. We have a fun job. We have we work with people we love, we like as well. And,
Truly blessed. Truly blessed, because it could be much worse. Yes.
It really could. We could be like the guy in the Strawberry Letter who came home every day and complained every day about his job to his wife, and she got sick of it and called him a horrible name. But we're grateful to God, for what we get to do for a living, one of the things. And my
wife can't call me that. I'm sorry, my wife can't call me.
No one should
No.
Significant
You can't call me that.
I just think there are certain lines that you should not cross in a marriage. If you have to speak to your spouse that way, then there's a problem. Either you guys don't need to be together or you need some counseling. You got to work that out. You definitely have to work that out. Not a good look. Not a good look.
And if you missed Strawberry Letter, what we're talking about, check out the podcast on demand and you'll hear today's
That's right.
And hear the whole thing. So
it's called It Was Just a Suggestion. Thank you, Carla. And I definitely want to say thank you. You guys know I introduced my new candle line a couple of weeks ago, and I just want to say thank you. I had people come out on Saturday, the day before Mother's Day, to pick up their Mother's Day candles, and then you can also get them online at loveshirleystrawberry.com. I just want to say thank you for the response. It's been overwhelming and humbling, for the love, and I appreciate it very, very much. And the candles are on their way. They're out and on their way to you. Thank you so much. Junior, you got something going on? I know you do.
That's great.
I appreciate the support from you guys. I really do.
Sure, that was awesome. I enjoyed it Saturday.
It was so much fun.
Yes. Also, like I said, June 4th, our 4th year for the Cures Hope 5K Fun and Run Walk. You don't have to run. You can walk. But it's our 4th year with everybody helping my foundation with sickle cell. This really means a lot to me. This is some of the best work I get to do. I love coming out there and seeing all the runners and all the fun we have. Everybody gets a medal. Whether you finish the race, you'll get a medal. We hand them out, and then I have a special trophy for one person out there every year. So this is our 4th year doing it. We got food, DJ out there, all the vendors. I want to thank all my sponsors, 105.7 in Dallas KRNB. Thank y'all so much for showing up every year. Amy Woodwright with 1-800 Truck Wreck. Thank y'all so much for all the love y'all give us, man. And then after that evening, that afternoon, that day party is going to be happening at Zendaga down in Deep Ellum. You just come on in, man. We'll have fun. I got a live DJ in the back. I got a live band in there, man. My grandmother gonna be there with me, man. My grandmother.
Oh, is she?
Oh, Granny be at the race, be cutting up, Tommy, man. Let me tell you something, man. My grandmother at the day party. I got my grandmother. She got her glass of wine.
She's so cute.
I said, Granny, what are you doing? She said, I'm looking for a man. I said,
and she's cute. Your grandmother is cute too. She really is.
It's some family time in there, and we're gonna have a great time. So June 4th, I'll see y'all down there at the Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge. Yeah.
If you in Deep Ellum, baby, boy, I used to kick it in Deep Ellum.
Yeah,
all right, let me give it to you. This is the Thomas Miles Experience Weekend, jumping off June 24th through the 27th, New Orleans, Louisiana. Friday, we got a welcome kickoff special on Friday. You don't want to miss that. Saturday, what my foundation is all about. It's a day of service and a career fair at the same time. All right.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
So we're giving back to wounded warriors. We're doing service for them. But guess what? Career fair. Guess who there, y'all? Ooh. Amazon. Come get you a job. Right. You looking for a job? Come get you a job, baby. All right. That's on big. Saturday. On Sunday we got a women's empowerment brunch. Hosted by my first lady, Miss Jackie Miles. She's gonna be in the her own brand, Miss Jackie Miles. And we got an all-white twisted summer jam. That's going down Sunday night. So first of all, ain't no sense y'all looking at me to be at work on Monday. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Then on Monday, Monday we got the legendary golf classic that you don't want to miss. That would be at the English Turn I think you know about that, Carla. The English Turn.
English Turn.
Golf course.
Yes.
In New Orleans. Yeah, in New Orleans, Louisiana. So anybody in New Orleans, Louisiana, around the way, y'all want to come hang out with me, come to my incredible weekend where we give back to Wounded Warriors, man. All the information can be found at milesofgiving.org, milesofgiving.org. And I got that girl who is incredible, Troy Mullins, who is the long drive champion. The girl knocks the ball completely out of sight.
Put your clubs
Yeah,
on.
you might as well put your clubs on. All you fellas that think, I can outdrive. No, you can't. No, you can't.
She hit that ball. Just put your club back in your bag and drive back to the clubhouse. Don't even play.
The girl is bad.
That's awesome, nephew. That's awesome. Carla, you had a shout out, you said.
Oh, I just want to give a quick shout out to my cousin Kaylee Strozer. She graduated from Howard University this past Saturday. My little cousin got a 4.0, and she is going to Howard's medical school.
All
Kaylee,
right.
I am so proud of you. My cousin is genius.
4.0.
4.0. This girl
I
going
love
to
it.
medical school. Have several seats. HU. You know.
4.0?
Yes.
That is so great. That is so great.
I almost had a 5.0 Mustang. That was something different.
That's as close as you got to that.
Me and you both, honey. Me and you. So congratulations, cousin Kaylee.
That's wonderful.
Your mother,
Congratulations.
My cousin Kendra was so proud of you. Cousin Kendra's from New Orleans.
Okay. All right.
Come on, Kendra. Come hang out with your nephew.
Thank you, everybody. We love you so much. We'll see you tomorrow, God.